give him a goal for some reason. Like I say, when he did blow, the ball still went over the line.
Let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today is Saturday the 15th of July 2023 and today we're heading off to the NFU Sports Ground for Ashby Ivanhoe versus Doncaster Rovers in a friendly. So in today's video we've got some pre and post match thoughts from myself as well as a match footage as well, and at the end of the video we're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so a brief description on both teams then. So starting with Ashby Ivanhoe, so they finished second out of 21 in the East Midlands League Division 1 and they gained promotion via the playoffs in that, and they have now transferred over to the United Counties League Premier Division North. So that is the 9th tier of English football, which is step 5. And as for Doncaster Rovers, they finished in 18th out of 24th position in League 2. However, this is a Doncaster Rovers 11, so to speak, so there's probably not going to be any first teamers because the first team are currently at a training camp at St Andrews in Scotland. So unless there's kind of like any injured players or any players that haven't travelled to Scotland, then I'd imagine it's probably going to be mainly under 18 players. And, you know, maybe a few injured players or fringe players, but I'd imagine it's mainly from the academy. So we're originally planning on going to this match, however, we got offered a lift, so we thought, you know, we're not going to else on. We may as well go to a game that involves people that we know who's watching and actually watching our club rather than a random game on a Saturday. So we're off to Ashby it is. So anyway, we're going to make the trip down there now. So let's head on down to Ashby and see how the day goes.
Yeah, we're going to the first pint of the day. We've got a pint of Ashby Pale. We're just drinking pale ale, so we'll see how it tastes. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
I bet they probably will.
And we are in. Last year's Awakened. We're underway.
Yeah.
Oh, what a goal! What a finish!
You're going to Gittings, aren't you? That's it! That's it! You all the way under the ball, mate.
Oh, scramble, off the line.
That's it!
Go on. Again. Oh! Oh!
Get on the line!
save, good save. Oh, go on. Oh, I've got. Go on, play across. Go on. Oh, it's. What's he get there? Huh? Say ball's gone in net, but ref's blown, so I don't really know what's going on here. I think he's given a goal. I'm going to say. Oh, so ref's given a goal. They'd already blamed for a pen before the ball appeared to cross the line, but he's given a goal for some reason. Like I say, when he did blow, the ball was still one over the line, but it's gone over the line and he's given a goal by the look of it. So, yeah, strange one, but 2-1 Rovers. Oh. Well, lad, make it 3. Keeps that decent games for. That's on time. 2 Rovers. So, half time, it is Ashby Ivanhoe 1, Doncaster Rovers 2, and boy, it's a windy day out there. It's really blustery and it's making it really hard to get much play going because it is so windy. Like, every time the ball goes in the air, it is just flying all over the place, which means it's not been the best of games, to be fair. There's been chances, but it's not been a game of quality, to be fair. But, like I say, Rovers have had the better play, they've had the better possession and passing it around quite nicely and trying to create some chances. Ashby are definitely a more physical team, which definitely shows the age, because, like I say, it's mainly under 18s for Rovers. But Rovers are doing well. It looks like they're going to bring quite a few changes on at half time, so it's going to be interesting to see how much the team is going to change on both sides, to be fair. But yeah, Rovers playing it around pretty well. Ashby definitely more physical side, but Rovers looking good at the minute. So let's get into the second half and see how the rest of the match goes. Oh, chance, goal. 2-all. Good finish, so far. Kicking off. Oh, nice. Alright, mate.
Like that. Gary forward.
Tackle.
Really good.
Oh.
Keep going. Keep going. That's really good.
Sorry, still got it.
I can't believe that. What the fuck did you say to me? I love Jojo. That was such a nice football.
Yeah. Oh, played it well there, to be fair.
Ooh.
Powerful finish. My God. Wind took that, but fair play, that's a fair free kick.
Number 20 scored.
Yeah, 4-2 now.
Bastard, he scored as well.
Number 20.
Oh. Yeah.
They were good header, to be fair.
Well played, boys!
Full time, 4-2 to Ashby. So at full time, it finished Ashby Ivanhoe 4, Doncaster Rovers 2, and Rovers weren't really in the second half at all, to be fair. Ashby dominated that, to be fair. They were a lot more on it and they looked a lot better. Both teams made quite a few changes going into the second half, and to be fair, Rovers just looked nowhere near as good. I feel like, say, they took made quite a few changes, put quite a lot of players on who might not be usually starting for the under 18s, maybe a few in the younger years of the academy. Whereas Ashby, like I say, they had a few bigger experienced guys on, and it really told in the second half were a lot of experience, and Ashby just looked a lot stronger in the second half, to be fair. Rovers struggled to deal with physicality. I think we're putting some quite hard challenges in on the youngsters, and it kind of showed that, you know, it did affect them a bit. But they put up a good fight. Like I say, it's against a men's team. And yeah, it was quite a good game of football, to be fair. In second half, it livened up quite a bit. And it were a good second half football. But fair play to Ashby. They played really well in the second half and thoroughly deserved that victory. So this is a new ground on the channel. It's a new tick for me. Ground number 83 has been ticked off. And because, like I say, we're doing a rate the ground in every episode, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. So we'll start with pre-match, and it's pretty good, to be fair. There's a decent amount a bit farther afield in Ashby. We went to a pub in there, which were quite nice. The place itself, have got a big screen outside, as well as some benches, a gazebo, and a pub inside. So plenty of seats, plenty of places to sit and chill before the match. So yeah, overall, it's pretty good. Not the best I've seen, but definitely decent. So I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5 overall. Next up, we've got the catering, and the food was real nice. I had a double cheeseburger, and that tasted very nice. I'd probably say Boston's were a bit better, but still, definitely a real nice cheeseburger. The service was really good. Decent selection of drinks. I had Madry. The only problem really was it was quite expensive. It was £5 a pint, and I think it was £6 for my double cheeseburger, which was slightly on the more expensive side. But the quality were good, and the service really good as well. So overall, barring the cost, I'm going to go for 4 out of 5 for catering. Next up, we've got the ground, and it's not bad. It's pretty good. Like I say, the only problem with it is there's two sides that you can't really go down, so you only really use two sides of the ground. But in the sides, like I say, we've got a decent bit behind the goal, which is a bit of all sorts. Like, we've got some seated areas, we've got like a covered terrace, and then we've got a side stand on the side of the ground of the dugouts, which is pretty impressive. And yeah, it's not bad. It's, like I say, I've definitely seen better at this level, but it's definitely not the worst I've seen, and it was quite nice, to be fair. So I'm not gonna go too high here, but it definitely weren't bad in any means. So I'm gonna go for 3 out of 5 for the ground. Next up, we've got atmosphere, and it wasn't bad, to be fair. Like, I've seen a lot worse, especially in pre-season. But like I said, it was quite fiery, especially in the second half. So we're a bit back and forth with the fans. And like I say, we brought a few with us. Ashby obviously had their fans. I'd say there were probably about between 150 to 200 there in total. And yeah, it wasn't bad. It could have been a lot worse. So I'm going to go for 2 out of 5 for atmosphere. And then overall enjoyment. I've had a great day. It's been really good. Like I say, I went to a pub beforehand. We got soaking wet. It literally rained as we were walking there, and then in the car on the way there, and then when we got back into the pub, it was basically sunny. So the only time it rained was when we were out in it. But it's been a really fun day. Like I say, good to be at the ground to see fellow Rovers fans, and it's been pretty fun, to be fair. I'm not going to go 5 because it weren't the most fun I've had, but it were decent. So overall, I'm going to go for 4 out of 5 for overall enjoyment. So that gives Ashby a total score of 17 out of 25th, which puts them 4th out of 4th. But by no means that is not a bad thing. We've been really lucky with pre-season. We've had some really good scores, because 17 were actually a really high score on the whole in the last season of Rate the Ground. So yeah, we've had 4 very good grounds so far, and Ashby just happens to be at the bottom of them grounds. But like I say, I don't think they'll be that low down. I think they'll definitely be top half come the end of the season, because like I say, we've been very lucky with the ground so far this season, and I'm looking forward to getting some more done over the rest of pre-season and the start of the 23-24 season. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're very close to hitting 900, so if we can do that, and then we're on the road to 1,000, that would be great. The next video will be on Tuesday night. I'm watching York City versus Doncaster Rovers. So until then, take care. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.